Okay, breaking news: Diddy has been arrested. Based on his attorney, to his credit, Mr. Combs has been nothing but cooperative with his investigation, and he has been arrested. To the FBI, alleged sex trafficking along with other offenses, as we previously reported, and the allegations led to the search warrants being issued and executed at Diddy's home. So before we go into other topics, what do you guys think about Diddy finally being arrested?
First of all, Mo Diddy 2024. This ain't nothing but a distractions to try to get the Trump shooting out the news. Stay woke. Stay woke.
What does that got to do with Trump?
If we talk about Diddy, guess who we ain't talking? We were barely already talking about Trump getting his life smacked.
Because everybody.
Girl, Kamala will never take a picture with you. Be quiet.
Trigger, your service is horrible. Trigger, your service is
horrible. He lost the debate and he needed more energy.
The Lord. That ain't nothing but the Lord. That ain't nothing but the Lord. That's just the Lord doing
Trigger, your service is not working. Leave and come back. Okay. Anybody?
Just leave. Don't come back.
I'm gonna say something unpopular about it.
Lord have mercy.
I'm gonna say something super.
That's a cricket, ain't it?
I'm gonna say something super unpopular about the P. Diddy thing. I think P. Diddy is guilty of a lot of things. But when it comes to this sex trafficking stuff, if you look up the definition of sex trafficking, if I fly, goddamn me, any one of y'all to where I'm at, and we have sex, and you go back home and you pissed off because I don't want to talk to you no more, you can say I sex trafficked you. Because one of your intentions was to come out here and hang out with me and give me some pussy. That's sex trafficking.
They definitely changed the definition of it.
Yes. And you can, and it's also through like sexual intimidation. You can sexually intimidate your wife. Like, this our pussy. How you gonna tell me you can't give me no pussy and you my wife?
Hello.
Like, it's like the line's so blurred now. Like, what is sex trafficking? Like, people just saying Diddy.
Right. What they got to do with Diddy?
Because they
he
was arrested by Homeland Security. He wasn't arrested by the FBI. He wasn't arrested by the sheriffs. He wasn't arrested by police department. He was arrested by Homeland Security, and so they trying to. I think that they doing him dirty. I do.
What?
I think that they listen. You can't just because he's unpopular don't mean that he don't deserve to be treated
fairly
and charged fairly based off of what the laws are in this country. And y'all convicting him off the court of public opinion. Maybe he need to go to jail for putting his hands.
There was video.
Exactly.
No, but hold on. Video of him kicking ass. Listen, y'all grandmamas used to get their asses kicked. Videos of kicking ass is completely different than trafficking.
Yeah, sex trafficking.
And so we conflating issues. Okay, well, maybe they need to get him for assault and battery or some shit like that. Whatever you want to talk about. But come on, man. We convicted him in a court of public opinion, and I think that they trying to do him dirty and make an example out of him because he's unpopular right now. Y'all niggas just gave him the key to the city a year ago.
And the whole domestic violence
it was just owned by a black man, black love. It was just all that now. You know, it's like it changed that fast. Like
in the whole domestic violence thing, really one did it fault because that wasn't their first time. And I always say, if you let a dude hit you and you go back to him, you're not looking for love, you're looking for a rematch.
Ding.
That's Cassie's fault. At that point, she should have been learning how to duck and get better defense because she knew what the type of nigga she was messing with.
What?
I mean, if you're gonna stay with a nigga that kick ass, then you need to learn how to fight or defend yourself.
Oh, stop it.
Because you have a choice to leave. You have a choice to leave.
You guys have the same energy when it's your sister, your dog.
Hey. I told my sister this. I'm not gonna be coming over there fighting your boyfriend because you fighting him and calling me, and next week y'all fucking and laid up again. I'm not gonna do that. Everybody know that you'll sit up and fight and go raise hell with your partner.
Kenny, your service is horrible. Can you take off because it's blurry? Take other devices off Wi-Fi. I'm trying to help you out.
Yeah, man, I'm right along with Kenny, dog. It's not my fault because you want to be with a nigga who hit women. After you got hit the first time, you made it a lifestyle after that. You made it. She was with this nigga for decades.
She didn't even report
Okay, so I'm not gonna negate that she did stay with him. after the abuse, and she probably stayed because of the lifestyle and the riches and the circumstances around it. But I don't think that should relieve him of the atrocities that he did commit if, you know, they are found to be proven. Like, two things could be true. Yeah, she stayed with an abuser, but that doesn't mean that all of the allegations against him are false either, because it takes a lot to get arrested by the FBI. Like,
Homeland
He didn't
Security.
get away. He
Like,
didn't get arrested by
multiple
the
people.
FBI.
He got
didn't
a
get-
Homeland Security. That's worse than the FBI.
Again, it's just like, hold on, listen. Let's be clear. None of y'all was even thinking about Diddy before he's kicking ass. Now all of a sudden he getting trafficking charges.
Okay. So are you think that Homeland Security is going to arrest him because of the crowd?
I think that just like 2K said, I think that all of this shit is a distraction.
Okay.
Again, the same person that's setting up y'all got to remember, Homeland Security is the same people that controls what's happening at the border. It's Mayorkas. It's the same person that gives validation for who is protecting Trump. All of this is under the same umbrella as Homeland Security.
It says U.S. Attorney Damian Williams confirmed in a statement on Monday evening federal agents had arrested Combs based on a sealed indictment filed by the Southern District of New York. And Williams said, "We expect to move to unseal the indictment in the morning, and we'll have more to say at that time."
According to, I'm looking at same reports. Sources say Homeland Security swooped into a Midtown hotel late Monday where Diddy was staying, and they arrested him.
Yep.
Homeland Security is the ones that took him in. It shows the pictures that say police, HSI. Every one of they back say HSI. That's Homeland Security.
Oh, yeah, so that's Homeland Security.
I don't know.
Y'all can hear me?
I mean, again, I don't want to say that it's okay, because when we did talk originally about Cassie and why she spoke out, I did say that I think that she was using the backs of actual victims of domestic violence to plead her case, which is why I feel like she only went after him financially. So I understand where men could be like, you know, no, this all is fluff, all of this is a lie. But I mean, there could be aspects of the story that are also true. Like maybe her aspect of it isn't 100%, but I don't think that should like.
You feeling guilty, and this is how. No. Cam is feeling guilty because she felt like she did a bad take. So now she going all the way to
No.
all the way to the left.
I still stand by what I said and saying that I think that her going after him financially after years of this happening was definitely a play on herself. But that doesn't mean that all of these allegations, because all the allegations aren't just coming from her. So.
Exactly.
Stop. Yeah, all of these other fake people that's showing up.
Oh, now they fake.
The dude in jail.
Everybody's lying against Diddy now.
A prisoner in Michigan sued him, and the only reason by default because it just went under it went.
Diddy didn't know. Yeah, he never got.
Shoot Diddy too.
As far as I'm concerned,
we can literally we can sue Diddy
on the bandwagon.
As far as I'm concerned, anybody can sue him.
Everybody's lying but Diddy. Is that what we're saying?
No, that's why I said I think Diddy is guilty of things. I think Diddy is guilty of things, but I think that it's a lot of cap around it too. Like my whole thing is go look up the definition of sexual trafficking and what you think sex trafficking is, and go look up the definition of it. Diddy been partying since the 90s. Technically, he been sex trafficking for 30 years because that's going from state to state with freaks. Hell, you know how long niggas been doing that?
Clubhouse.
Did anybody? But did y'all see the Diddy files though? Did anybody look into that, Anton? Do you know?
How many women were getting flown out on Clubhouse?
But if you notice something, if you notice something during the pandemic, it was cool to fly chicks out, and you gonna fly you out. We gonna fuck. We gonna hang out. We gonna party.
How are we comparing that?
All women,
because that's sex trafficking.
Let me tell you something.
When all the money dried up, all of a sudden you got every woman talking about they been sex.
I know this. I know one thing is for sure. All flights to the Black Couch has been canceled.
As it should.
Not to the Black Couch.
You ain't seen nobody interviews. No, everybody canceled. Nobody can come to the couch no more. That shit is over.
Hold through that motherfucker. I wonder what was going on.
Shit is canceled.
As it should.
They keep changing the definitions. I'm not fucking with y'all.
Yeah, like the definition of sex trafficking is so messed up now. Like, what is
I
sex
think it's
trafficking?
two things, bro.
But did y'all see the Diddy files though and how deep it goes? It's like way bigger than Diddy. Diddy's like here compared to the whole thing. It's extremely. It's
y'all. We gotta do one mic, Molly, and then Robert. Go ahead, Molly. Finish, and then Robert.
Yeah, like it's way. I honestly don't know what is going on. I do feel like it's way deeper than Diddy. And it was people like this went back decades, politicians. He's like just a small little pawn. It's way more to it than him flying girls out. Like, come on now.
That's how sex trafficking is. Like,
But he did way more than just sex trafficking. Why are we focused on like him flying girls out? There is way
That's why you got. That's why you got to heal.
He learned from other thugs, Clive Davis, the like. You know what I'm saying? Like this is bigger than Diddy. I don't know. I do think I agree with 2K. I think it's a little bit of a distraction.
I think that he went against that liquor company for one.
Yeah, that was the start of it.
And then also, I also think he done some things they said he did too. But absolutely. I think that the liquor thing is what triggered some shit. He pissed the wrong people off and they on his ass.
You are so on it, Robert. You are.
That's the Rock thing was a big.
I think he has information on a lot of people who don't want the information on them to come to surface.
That's why you got to put women on buses and stop putting them on flights, man. Like you got to let them Greyhound.
Y'all the ones let women rule our entire universe.
Hold on. Trigger, you in a retail store?
Oh God!
Wait, are you trying on clothes?
It's 11 o'clock at night.
You got this outfit on. Oh my God!
I thought she changed her clothes.
That looked like the airport.
I thought she was at the airport. Look like the airport.
I'm on my way to go see my man. I'm in Atlanta. I go to Lagos tomorrow.
If this is the last time we see you, Trigger, and God forbid, I hope I'm not right. I hope I'm back in one piece.
I hope the Tigers get
safe.
Hold on. She in the airport.
But
wait. She in the airport and ain't nobody in that bitch.
Yeah, I'm in the airport, y'all.
At that Colorado airport.
She missed her flight.
Ain't nobody there.
She missed her flight.
What section of the airport you in?
How you miss your flight? You don't catch flights.
She in the back of that Denver airport.
I found a low key spot so I could be, a little.
She just snuck in the USO. Let me call you folks.
I was getting some. I was getting some looks. You feel me? So.
Some looks from who?
Just be safe. Okay, let me read
in the airport.
Wait,
before you read the super chat, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
They think Trigger an immigrant. They for the call homeland.
No, let Cam go and we gotta continue because we're behind. I'm not about to even be up late with y'all. Go ahead.
I just wanted to interject and say, like, the sex trafficking definition also includes that the person is profiting off of the woman that he's quote unquote flying out or trafficking. So the idea of sex trafficking is that he's profiting and selling the women. So that's where the caveat to me is important because it's not just they're having sex or they're being flued out. This is like somebody is profiting off of the transaction between these people and these individuals.
Women ain't profitable, so
so that's what I was gonna say real quick on justice.gov because y'all know I'll be pulling up definitions. So human trafficking is a crime involving the exploitation of a person for labor, services, or commercial sex, and then they break down different things. So sex trafficking, as of the Trafficking Victims Protection Act of 2000. Sex trafficking is the recruitment, harboring, transportation, provision, obtaining, patronizing, or soliciting of a person for the purpose of a commercial sex act in which a commercial sex act is induced by force, fraud, or coercion, or in which the person induced to perform such act has not attained 18 years of age.
Okay.
So fraud. So if you don't look like your pictures, that's sexual.
No.
You're not. That's
fraud. I say that Carrie had to be the one that always was getting called to read in the beginning.
For real.